this special broadcast. With us is Sadhguru, and I'm not going to introduce you, but do you promise to make this a honest and feisty interview, sir? Because…
Feisty, yes, and honest for sure, but you have to make it penetrating.
Sadhguru, is this a bad time for anyone to be associated with religion, mysticism, yoga in any form? Is there a pushback, a blowback against men of God of all shades?
I don't think so. I don't experience that. And I think that is only in a few newsrooms. That's not there in the street, that's not there with the people. But definitely, it's a little black mark on everybody's face, some people's behavior and their whatever. But I don't think it is so, it's not true in any sense in our activity, because our activity is built with a certain openness and a certain involvement of the people. Everything is done democratically, everything is wide open, and there are no secret caves in our centers. Everything is wide open and open to everybody. So, it doesn't in any way touch us.
But then doesn't everyone get lumped together? Because I'll be honest…
Unfortunately, yes. In the media only, not in the world.
No? Even among people there is a sense that religion has been turned into a business.
I don't know whether religion has turned into a business or not, I don't want to comment about that. The spiritual process is run in a certain way, and it is run by the people. There is no some other organization beyond the people, it's the people. Like Isha Foundation is a totally volunteer organization, everybody is there by choice. If you do one thing that they don't like, they will leave tomorrow morning, because there is no any kind of trap that with which they're held, there's no rope to hold them as such. So it's always on a volunteer basis, that's why our workspaces and our lives are beautiful, because everybody is there because they want to be there. It's very different.
But Sadhguru, tell me this, when we looked at Gurmeet Singh, I'm not going to use Baba Ram Rahim…
No, all those people who are thinking everything has to be secular, I think he's a perfect example of your secularity.
Why do you say that?
No, because our idea of secularism is, if you say one word, you have to say 3 words. So, Amar Akbar Antony is your idea of secularism, then well, you got it.
Because he had Ram and Rahim in his name.
Yeah.
So with Gurmeet Singh, there were all sorts of atrocities that he was perpetrating on his followers. There are stories about how… and now we know he's convicted of 2 rapes. There were men who were apparently castrated, and yet everyone stayed on. Why do some people, just in the name of religion, have this hold over hundreds of people who are being exploited in all manner, and yet they are there?
Even I'm not able to figure that, because I've raised people around me in such a way that even if I say one senseless thing, my people will stand up and say, Sadhguru, this doesn't make sense. That's how I've brought up people around me. I cannot understand how you raise such a flock that at any cost they are with you no matter what the hell you're doing, which amazes me. If not, whatever… See, these cases and whatever, these are by law. What has to happen to anybody, not just whether he's a leader, he's a follower, he's this or he's that, it doesn't matter. What has to happen by law has to happen. What his people were trying to do, I mean, assembling around the court and creating that violence is, they were trying to force the hand of justice. They thought that they can do that. But similarly, similar things I think are also being done by news media, that you are trying to force the hand of justice by creating a certain hype. This should not happen. Justice should happen as per the law, not according to my likes and dislikes or your likes and dislikes. Just by the law, what has to happen must happen. This is a fundamental change I would like to see in this country, that this country doesn't run by my whim or your whim, this country becomes a law-abiding nation.
Do you think